All right, seventh grade. This is lesson 6. It is a review of multiplication facts. This lesson and the previous lessons are a review of some basic skills. It is going to get us prepared for going on into math when we are dealing with um, some algebra issues. So, on this one, with this lesson, we have vocabulary, we have factors, and it's two or more numbers that are multiplied. Product is the result or the answer you get from multiplying. And we have a reminder, multiply to combine groups that each have the same number. So for example, if there are 3 books on each of 4 tables, how many books are there in all? There are several ways to solve this. You can use a counting pattern, 3, 6, 9, 12. You could use repeated addition, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Or you can use multiplication to shorten the form of repeated addition. There are 4 tables with 3 books for a total of 12. 3 times 4 means 4 groups of 3, or 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, or there are 12 books in all. So when you come down to the guided practice, remember, guys, write these answers down before going on to the next slide. It says, Tamika, and I'm going to highlight my numbers. Tamika grew 5 inches last year. If she continues to grow at this rate, how many inches would she grow in the next 5 years? We could start by using a counting pattern. There's 5, 10, 15. If we keep counting by fives, that would go 20, 25, 30, and so on. Now it says the next 5 years. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says use repeated addition. We have 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So there's 5 fives that I'm adding together. Or we could use multiplication. We know she grew 5 inches in the next 5 years. And I use a dot instead of the X. So when we get into solving equations and variables, they use an X as a very popular variable. Don't want to get you confused. So how much will she have grown in 5 years? Well, 5 times 5 is 25. Please pause the video, copy this information down before going on. Now, I know that you guys can use a calculator as a resource. So this just seems very simple, too easy to do, but you got to have an understanding of what is going on with multiplication. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do on this page is to go through and answer each of the problems to the best of your ability. Go back and check them. If you get something wrong when you were doing it on your own, then write the corrected answer. So for example, if I was to do the first problem as 9 times 6, and I know that 9 times 6 is 54, so I'm going to write that down. Now, on number 3, if I was sitting there going, okay, 5 times 4, oh, that's 15. 5 times 4 is 15. But when I checked it on my calculator, it was wrong. So I'm going to cross it out and I'm going to write the correct answer. So try these problems on your own. Go back and check them with a calculator. So stop the video now and do problems 2 through 25. When you get down to the application, these are word problems. So I like to use my highlighter and highlight my numbers. So I'm going to work through 26 with you guys, and then you're going to do 27 and 28 on your own. When hiking, Tyrell travels 4 miles per hour on average. If he hikes for 6 hours, how many has he traveled? Well, I have 4 miles. Whoops, let me get back to pencil. I have 4 miles and I'm traveling for 6 hours. So that's 4 times 6, which is 24. Now, we have to label these. These are word problems. That's 24 miles. So it's going to be important that you not only write the problem out, you give me an answer and you label it. So you are going to do problems 27 and 28, writing out the problem, the answer, and labeling it. When you are done, don't forget to submit to me through Canvas. Make sure you have filled out the answers that I gave you in the video. Good luck and have fun.